You know how it all started, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I mean, this galaxy was so far you couldn't even drive there. But hey, speaking of driving, this is the part where I look at my map and notice a town called Boring, not too far from where I live. Gee willikers, a town called Boring! Now there's a place that sounds like a hoppin' good time. Huh. Now a town called Boring, I figured, needed a chance at redemption. I was curious to know if this boring section of Maryland would live up to its name or do anything but. So I plotted a course, packed up the camera guy, and since I was low on gas, filled up the tank of my shoe. See, doesn't it kind of look like a shoe? Maybe? Maybe? And off we were to Boring. And within a matter of camera cuts, lo and behold, we saw a sign indicating the direction to Boring. So we drove down the road towards where Boring should have been, but there was no town. Was Boring really just a section of road near farmland with some houses on it? It may have been. I've got to say one thing for Boring, though. It sure did have a lot of railroad tracks. Oh, and a firehouse. There was a Boring volunteer firehouse, so at least something served as a physical landmark for Boring, even though I don't think it was technically in Boring. And this, wooden bridge was kinda neat, because, I mean, it was a bridge made of wood that looked down at some railroad tracks, and cars drove on it, and it was a wooden bridge, if you're into that kind of thing. But I also don't think the bridge was in Boring either. And there were also some assorted fish on the ground, and, we saw a llama! And the llama was pointing, and we went and chased the llama, but we just saw, we didn't find the llama, we found a silo. Looks like the Boring natives did have something else to do. Visiting nearby Reisterstown, they could always go to the open ice skating rink. Open! Open! So even if Boring turned out to be just a section of houses in a subdivision of Reisterstown, there was still one good thing to do there, and that's leave. Was in the road. Might have run over part of it. I feel horrible right now. I even hate snakes, but like, I'm not afraid of them, I just hate them, because I'm like, in a universe this diverse, a wiggling tail with fangs. But if I hurt it, I feel horrible. I might have run over a black snake. What do you think of that?
That's pretty awesome.
A snake? I don't want to help a snake, but I don't want to kill it either. But I want to turn around and see if it's alright. Then it'll probably crawl into the thing.